Welcome students to SV Union High School and Junior College. Standard 5 English poem On the Water. On the Water. The poem On the Water describes the wonders of nature one gets to see while boating. The poet is trying to tell us that we should take some time out of our busy schedule and enjoy the wonders of nature. He wants us to appreciate the blue water and the clear skies, which makes things bright, lovely, and lively. The poet tells us to appreciate how the water twinkles, means shines brightly in the sun, and the reflection of hills and trees on the stream, which makes it look like a beautiful painting. Further, the poet tells us that how he enjoyed the flora and fauna while taking a short trip in a boat. The poet speaks about being very happy to go out sailing in his little boat under the smooth and bright sky. He watches the ripples of the water twinkling in the sun and the reflection of the hills and trees in the river. He enjoys the sight of the lilies floating near the reedy place where the bulrush has its own nest. It watches the green dragonfly, the swallow, and the fishes splashing in the stream. He also observes the bright kingfisher hovering. All this is what the poet observes when he is in his boat floating along the stream. Home on the water. In our little boat to glide on the water blue and wide, while the sky is smooth and bright, what could give us more delight? See the ripples how they run, twinkling brightly in the sun, while reflected we can see shadows of each hill and tree. See the lilies round and large, floating near the reedy marge, where the bulrush has its place, and the heavy water mace. See the great green dragonfly and the swallow skimming by. See the fishes spring and gleam, they splash into the stream. See the bright kingfisher too, dart a gleam of green and blue. These are all around our boat. On the water, whistle we float. The poet is taking a ride in his small little boat on the blue waters of the stream, while the sky is smooth and bright, which means that it is cloudless sky which is lit with brightness of the sun. The rays of the sun falling on the water are making the ripples twinkle brightly in the sun. The ripples are on the water due to the gentle breeze. The poet sees the shadows of the hills and trees that reflect on the water. The lilies look round and large near the water's edge, where reeds or tall grass grow thick. The grass-like plants mentioned in the poem are bulrush and water mace, means wetland grass-like plants. See, the poet is watching the great green dragonfly and the swallows skimming by. in the stream. The fish splash into the stream after they spring, and gleam means the fish glide or pass near the surface of the water. The kingfisher is bright blue and green in color. All this is what the poet observes. While taking the ride in his little small boat around the water, the poet speaks about being very happy to go out sailing in his little boat under the smooth and bright sky. He watches the ripples of the water twinkling in the sun and the reflection of the hills and trees in the river. He enjoys the sight of the lilies floating near the reedy place where the bulrush has its nest. He watches the green dragonfly, the swallow, and the fishes splashing in the stream. He also observes the bright kingfisher hovering. All this is what the poet observes when he is in his boat floating along the stream. We can find the poem related to the elements of nature like the water, sky, sun, hill, trees, lilies, reeds, bulrush, water maze, dragonfly, swallow, fishes, stream, kingfisher, etc. The ripples that run, twinkling brightly in the sun, lilies, are round and large. They are floating near the reedy marge. Swallow screams past the poet in his boat. The fishes spring and gleam before they splash in the stream. The kingfisher darts a gleam of green and blue. That are its colors. The water is blue and wide. Sky is smooth and bright. The lilies are described round and large. Ripples are described as twinkling bright. The colors of the green and blue of the kingfisher is referred to. Does the poet like this experience? Yes, the poet enjoys the experience of traveling in the small little boat. And he is also trying to tell us that we should take some time out from our busy schedule and enjoy the wonders of nature. He wants us to appreciate the nature, the blue water, the clear sky, and make the things bright, lovely, and lively. The ripples of the water twinkling in the sun, the reflection of the hills and trees in the river. He enjoys the sight of the lilies floating near the reedy place where the bulrush has its nest. He watches the great green dragonfly and the swallows skimming by, the fishes splashing in the stream after they spring and gleam. It also observes the bright kingfisher, green and blue, hovering in the stream. Activities to be done by the students. Question 1. Write a short essay on your own. Topic: a journey in a boat. Second, prepare and present a speech on my favorite place. Use the following points: name of the place, its special features, the reason why you like it. This is an exercise. Make a painting or a collage to show the different things described in the poem. Thank you.